Hi class, Brooke again. So I just watched Daniel's video and I think that he made some really good points. I wanted to comment on his video. I really like that he actually talked about that Mike and Zaid pointed out right from the very get go of session that this is not about anything to do with their homosexuality or as far as those dynamics go, which I think is really important, because I feel that the issues that they're experiencing is something that goes across all different orientations as far as relationships go, that this is something that can happen with a straight couple or a gay couple. So I think that it was good that he pointed out that this is not part of their dynamic, that this is, something that is straight across the board as far as relationships go. Lack of communication, lack of trust, boundaries, affairs, all this kind of stuff. He also said that one partner wants a family, the other one appears that he does not. And I agree with that. It seems like Mike is really trying to kind of hold on to this relationship. He's really trying to figure things out, and Zayd just kind of is like, hey, I'm done. And Daniel also pointed out that this is Mike's perception. He said that specifically, which I thought was really important, that it's not necessarily about the universal truths that we're looking at. We're looking at people's emotions and feelings about what they're experiencing through their eyes. This may not be the case. Zayd may still want to be with Mike. But due to, frustration and anger right now, it's coming out that, I'm just done. I don't want to live with him anymore. So I thought that was really good that he pointed out that it's a perception. And that Zayd, I'm sure, has his own perceptions about Mike as well. Trapping him with the family or whatever may end up coming out. Daniel also brought up that Mike thinks Zayd had an affair when he was talking to a coworker about their relationship. Again, this is Mike's perception that this was an affair, but it does appear that Zayd was talking to a coworker about some of their issues. So I thought that was an important component to bring up as well. And in the fact that, these are the perceptions that are coming out between these two individuals, that there's differences in how they may be perceiving things, which will be important for us to take note of and pay attention to in future sessions. He also brought up that, Mike not wanting to go out with Zayd to socialize could be a situation caused by shame and guilt. And I thought that was actually pretty interesting to bring up, because it could be. It could be that, Mike is feeling guilty about something that has occurred, because let's think about the fact that, let's say that Zayd really was talking to a coworker about their problems, and this is when this affair happened. That would indicate to me that they were having relationship issues prior to this affair. And there may be some other things that need to come up. And we may find out more about, the things going on with Mike and Zayd. Like I said in my last post that, we don't know if the topic of having a child was brought up prior to marriage. This could be something that Mike may have kind of sprung up, that he wants to have a family, and that was not Zayd's intentions before getting married. So this will be something that would be good to address in therapy. Daniel also talked about how, as far as interventions go, that you could do a drawing technique. And specifically so that way they can express how they think or feel, where their relationship is at. And I really like this because it's like I said before, it can bring up some things that may not have been mentioned in this initial session, that can really get to the bottom of really where some of this fear and guilt and these insecurities are really, really stemming from. Where is this all coming from? So that way they can talk about it, they can hash it out. Because it doesn't seem like they're communicating. It's a lot of avoiding behaviors, and they need to express themselves freely. And art therapy could allow them those freedoms and that ability to express themselves. And Daniel also talked about using songs that can be used to represent their feelings or past events, which kind of goes into play with the art therapy. But I also like the idea of having a song represent certain situations that have gone on in their relationship, that I think would be really interesting to see how that would play out. Daniel also mentioned, what if they end up choosing the same song? There was a situation that occurred between two of them, and you want them to find a song that represents that, and they just so happen to come up with the same song. And I think that would be pretty indicative of, there's that commonality that they felt in that situation, and maybe they didn't think that they felt that same way during that situation. So I think that would also be really interesting. Daniel said that he would really want to see that play out, and I agree. I think that would be a very interesting intervention to use with this couple. So thanks, Daniel, for sharing. Thanks, class. This was a great term, and I wish you guys all the best. See you soon.